Welcome back to the 24/7 News Center. Today, we're talking about current events involving blacks and whites, back to the laws of segregation, and social classes involving people in authority.
In McKinney, Texas, a group of black teenagers were reported during a pool party for being unruly, or so the people reporting claimed. A group of white police officers were called to the scene to kick the teenagers out of the area. He came into the scene yelling for the teens to not move and sit in the grass. While this is occurring, there are groups of white men walking past the scene and even some helping the police officer by holding teens back from retaliating. The officer chases teens around the area, trying to handcuff them, and screams racist commentary. After forcing them to sit still in the area, a 14-year-old girl walks away from the situation with her friends. The policeman grabs her and tells her to sit down, but she says no. Then he grabs her by the neck and shoves her face first into the ground. A couple black teen boys rush over to assist her and yell at the policeman. He stands up and lunges at them while pulling out his gun. The boys run into the nearby street out of terror, and the gathered crowd starts to scream. Meanwhile, the girl tries to get up and cries for her mom. The officer forces her down again and sits down on top of her as white men hold her friends back to help the police. He then threatens the black teens they will be put in prison.
This has been a constant problem in our society. Police brutality has been occurring in several places in the U.S., though this is not a new problem. The recurring variable in this situation has been the abuse of power in people of authority. This can be related back to laws of segregation in the mid-1800s when blacks were commonly abused and neglected in regard to their skin color. This recurring series of events of policemen using their authority to an advantage to enforce their beliefs on communities should be unlawful because of the rights given to blacks by the Emancipation Proclamation and other doctrines like the Civil Rights Act of 1968. Communities around the nation should be focused on remembering and encouraging these doctrines instead of segregating people by what they stand for.
Proud to train girls. Thanks for watching.